YouTube and Facebook. It's me, Spivey. Welcome back to Spivey Talks. I know that I haven't produced a video in a few days. Again, I've again been busy with a lot of work and things on the side. I have been recording. I just have not been editing and uploading to Facebook. So as you see here, I actually am working on a video right now, which should be uploaded within the next hour or two. And over here, I have my one of my diversions, which is PlayStation. And then over here is different little YouTube videos I watch while doing other work, like editing photos and stuff in between. While this is rendering, I'll jump over here and start editing photos in Lightroom and stuff like that to upload to my Instagram, which is Spivey Talks, for those of you who have not checked it out. I have great work there. Also, be sure to take a look at the photo album that's on my Facebook page, my personal page. I will upload a few of those same photos to the Spivey Talks Facebook page, so be sure to check that out as well. But the reason for this video is I saw a video on Facebook a few days ago of a young lady expressing her views on what a date is currently, about if a date to McDonald's or something of that nature is a valid and good date. I would have to agree with her that it is not only a good date, it's a great date. Now, true, prior to her video, I would have said no. But she made some very valid points that a woman should be more appreciative of the guy who will take her somewhere to like McDonald's, where the only thing to do there is to get a few bucks of something to eat and then talk, which means he's clearly trying to get a real conversation and truly get to know the person that is in front of him, to know whether or not this is someone to actually date or if this is just someone to enjoy today with for as long as you're together and then be on about your business. Now, I personally, I'm not a big fan of going on dates. I have taken, some ladies out with me to certain events, things of that nature, but it was not typically of a date nature. I've only gone on, I think, 3 dates in my entire life, and all of those dates were with someone I was already intimate with and having a relationship with. So I don't date someone or take them out to eat on a date to get to know them. That's just not me. I don't do that. Now, for everybody, each person is different and unto themselves. So don't follow behind me thinking that your situation should be or could be the exact same as mine. That's not the case. I really feel personally like if I hang out with somebody, I want to talk to them, get to know their points of view, get to know what's in their mind, get to know what they're thinking. And then from there, if we click enough, we become friends. And then from there, once we're friends, we have the opportunity to go ahead and date. Um, and for a long time, I was not big on dating either. So there were a couple of ladies in my past who we never officially dated, but we were just as good together as if we were dating. And I know that was actually to one of them, it was to her chagrin. She definitely wanted the title of being a girlfriend, and she never achieved it. I mean, she's married now, or I think she's married now. I know she has a child, but I believe that they're married. Um, it's it's awkward sometimes to try to find a meaningful way to actually get to know somebody, and it was massively easier several years ago. Nowadays, it's horrendous to try to get to know somebody. There's no way to tell somebody, hey, I have an interest in you. Um, as a person, and I want to get to know you better without them all of a sudden thinking that you're thirsty or that you're trying to hit it. Don't get me wrong. Please understand, there are definitely times when I meet a woman who is attractive and I wouldn't mind having intimate relations with her, but at the exact same time, I'm more interested in getting to know her. That's my number one goal at all times, is to get to know somebody and have a meaningful conversation. And then any other potential outcomes would be appreciated if that did go that route, but that's only if we click. Don't get me wrong, there's always exceptions to the rule. I have been intimate with women in the past who I had absolutely no intellectual interest in. Some of them I honestly couldn't even tell you their name if you asked me 10 minutes after they left my house. So that has happened. I'm not proud of that. That's not something to brag about, but it is a realistic outlook of the past and what has happened. I've matured much since those years of my many discretions and unwise decisions. So now I'm definitely more focused in trying to do what's right and build a better life for myself and be a good example for my son. So I can't tell you what to do. I just hope that you'll think about it and really think to yourself, is it a bad thing to take someone somewhere to get to know them by talking to them? Or is it better to sit in a movie theater and take them out to wine down on some expensive food and then never see them again? Because you learned nothing about them, you had nothing in common. You might end up with a one night stand, but you also might end up with an STD or a disease. I don't think that's worth the risk, in my opinion. So, and I mean, there's of course other factors in the situation, but that's just my preliminary thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. If you have comments, suggestions, go ahead and put it down below. All right. And if you're on my YouTube channel, Spivey Talks, go ahead and subscribe and share. All right. Y'all have a good day. I'll be back with another video shortly.